he just trains a lot, he says. He just goes in and trains. There's really nothing to know about him. He's an open book, he said.
You know, and that's going to be curious because Ricardo Henderson had intensity in his last fight. So if he can add the technique to that intensity, I wonder how Marcello Rivas is going to handle that.
He's actually a chef. Marcello Rivas, he's a chef.
Can you smell what Marcelo's cooking?
That applies for him, absolutely. But I think The Rock's going to have to hand it over.
Well, that's yet to be seen. Hold on.
As you got Big Dan standing inside the cage next to Mike Falvo, who will be the third man in the cage.
All right, Marcello Rivas entering the cage.
He'll be in the blue corner with the Venom shorts.
And again, you notice the shin guards, no ground and pound to the face. Novice rules, 2 fights or less. Ricardo Henderson looks very happy to be here right now.
Absolutely, yeah, he looks pretty pumped.
Cole Alexanian in his corner. Unfortunately, Cole was supposed to be on this card as well. His opponent dropped, so, you know, unfortunately, Cole is not able to showcase his talents. We look forward to seeing him again in the cage soon.
Yeah, he decided last minute he didn't want to fight him, and
you know, the fight game's a weird game, and it happens. That's why I would never want to be a promoter.
yeah, same here.
People think it's glamorous. It's this. It's a hard, dirty job.
A lot of people think they can do it. It's like anything. A lot of people think they can do it, but they can't. Until you get in those shoes, not as easy as it looks.
And again, that's putting on a legitimate promotion. You know, we're not talking about throwing a backyard brawl in a VFW
some
outhouse.
like brothel.
Yeah. Ricardo Henderson in the red corner. You notice that red tape on the shin guards and the wrists. We're going to bring it up to the ring announcer, Mike Falvo.
Indeed we are.
Our next bout on Cage Wars 44 scheduled for 3 rounds, and it is in our featherweight division. The judges for this fight are Chris Polinsky, Rob Exisa, and Danielle Walter. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Representing Manny's Old School, he's standing 6 feet, 1 inches tall. Weighed in yesterday, 186 pounds. Out of Ellenville, New York, Marcello Rivas.
I can never roll my
and
R's like
his
Falvo.
opponent
Absolutely
standing
not.
across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing the Henzo Gracie Academy. He weighed in at 186 1/2 pounds. Out of Latham, New York, Porsche Truck Rock, Ricardo Henderson. And the man in control of the action at the sound of the bell is your referee, Dan Mergliata.
Big Dan, third man in the ring. All right,
Here we go. Here we go.
Ricardo instantly looking to hunt.
Yeah, he's looking to hunt, but Rivas doesn't look like he's, for making his debut, he looks comfortable.
But again, Rivas has that chin high. Ricardo has very heavy hands. I'd keep that chin down.
True
And
that.
don't reach for those punches.
He's taking some shots to the gut, though he has a good clinch. I think he just ate too many to the kidneys right there.
He does, and you see the strength of Ricardo. You know, he just brought his arm back up and over, and although Rivas has the underhook, Ricardo's still strong. Oh, nice right hand by Rivas. Again, we got to see some more jabs out of these guys. You know, you can't just walk in like that.
Absolutely nice kick.
And he's got to keep those hands up. You know, we're seeing the Marcello. He's got some striking.
Now, would you consider a lot of those kicks, the inside or the outside, as like a jab almost?
Yes. That, you know what, that shows a little bit of distance. It's not meant to cripple you, but it keeps you at a distance.
And after a while, those add up.
And I know that me being a heavyweight, when I spar with other heavyweights, I tend to be shorter, so I use those kind of kicks to keep some distance.
You're a heavyweight there, Mr. Wilbury.
Yes.
What are you coming in at, like $190?
250.
Are you really Oh my gosh.
All right.
I think this whole heavyweight class better watch out.
No, I'm too old and retired and broken. Marcello Rivas doing a nice job, you know, backing up but being defensive, not just backing up. Oh, nice
big
job,
shots by Ricardo.
Wow.
Marcello's showing some toughness.
But, you know, he doesn't want to get drawn into that.
No, absolutely not. He wants to change levels and get out. He throws the inside kick. Got a good chin, though, Rivas.
He does, but you don't want to test it too many times with a guy like Henderson.
Henderson's real wide. If I think he brings it inside, he'll do a lot more damage sooner.
Big Dan tells him to let go of that cage. Now, here's the thing. Ricardo's not doing much in this position. You know, he's got to get his back off the cage. He's got to get a better position. He's got double unders. There we go. Oh, right, punching out of it. Nice job.
We got 40 seconds left in the first round. If this gets to the second round, I think this might become a battle of stamina.
This might be a dogfight right here. You know, Marcello Rivas is showing us a lot of composure.
For a guy in his MMA debut, he looks like he's been fighting for a little while.
I agree. You know, he's got some technique. He's got some composure. He's got some patience. Ricardo Henderson's just a bull.
Yeah, he's straight up as a bulldog, just pushing forward, trying to get that takedown right now. Good job around the hips, pulling in. Nice takedown, but he didn't bring it to the ground. As you know, you can't do ground and pound. He almost swung for the skull.
He's got the neck. He's got the neck. Can he finish it?
Oh,
finish.
Wow.
Wow.
Way to finish that.
Wow, that guillotine out of nowhere.
Wow. Ricardo Henderson pulling out the victory with seconds left in the first round.
Here we go with the replay. So we see him moving in on Rivas, right? But Rivas doing a nice job. Oh, there we go. He got hit once,
right,
twice,
2 times.
But he came back. Ricardo keeps pushing the pace, so creating opportunities. And that's eventually what happened. That neck was there, and he took it.
It's still pretty early. I think they'll get back to the takedown and stuff. That takedown, he did a good job, Ricardo Henderson, getting in on the hips, sucking them in tight, and driving down to the ground. Excellent takedown.
So here we go. Ricardo closing that distance, front kick. Oh, here we go. We got that guillotine, that left arm. And if you notice, he didn't have an arm in. So that's a lot more pressure on that guillotine choke.
Yeah, that was really tight.
Most times people get hung up as they try to finish it from guard with one arm under the other arm. You know, he had both arms on that neck.
Yeah, you can squeeze a little tighter and lift a little harder, right?
Absolutely.
You know, though, I have to say Marcello doesn't have anything to be upset about making his debut. I thought he fought a great fight up until that point.
I agree. Very composed young man.
We're going to throw it up to the ring announcer, Mike Falvo, for the official decision.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the fight is drawn to a close after 2 minutes, 55 seconds into round number 1 for your winner by guillotine, Ricardo Henderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Ricardo Henderson. Man, what a performance. Coming off that loss in the decision, your first fight, is this the performance that you wanted to put on out here?
Hell yeah, this is the performance I wanted to do. I want to shout out Tommy. I want to shout out Cole. I want to shout out Smooth, my trainer. I want to shout out Rezo Gracie. They prepared me for this fight, and I'm ready to keep going.
I know you were looking for the knockout here. That Renzo Gracie Jiu-Jitsu shines through. You get the submission, man. How good does this feel to get the first win inside the Cage Wars cage?
It feels super good. Got to keep progressing. Got to keep progressing, and I'm gonna keep coming.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Renzo Gracie Latham's Schenectady's own Porsche truck ruck Ricardo Henderson.